Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, folks, we're here. This is Guthrie Mason, Adam Lindsay, Will Pettis, all starting some basketball here in Summertown, where we've got some middle school basketball for you. Lady Eagles are going to take the tip. Kick it over to Campbell. Campbell over to Long, to Franks, to Campbell, to Gillum. Good baseline shot, hits the top.
That ball actually should have, I think, been called out of bounds, Guthrie. I think that actually hit the support beam.
Yeah.
Nice.
50's going to get your rebound and take it all the way down to shoot the jumper and miss. Now, she was their lethal threat last game. That's Morris. I remember saying her name quite a bit. Long's going to save it, but nobody's there. 32 is going to go up for the layup and miss. That's Francisco. Looks like we're going to have a foul.
I believe they're going to get Campbell,
Yep.
I believe. You know, Guthrie, I'm kind of interested to see how this one goes. If you remember, this was our first game of the year.
Yep.
Both teams, I'm sure, had plenty of rust with it being nerves our first game.
Inbounds
to
is
see
going
how this one goes.
Yeah, we barely won last time. The inbounds looked like Long stepped back to play for the lob over, and they just handed it off to 32 and scored. Frank's going to get your rebound, but miss. 50's going to come out with it. Morris stole by Gillum over to Hallie Busby. She's going to be stripped by Morris. Morris going to throw it way ahead, and it's going to be 2 points. By 10, that's Pittinger. We're going to get a timeout from Summertown early on, 4 minutes to go. I guess we'll take a break with them. It looks like a 30. Well, we'll stay here. That's 30 seconds. We'll stay. I think it's going to be pretty quick. Maybe she's just going to fire them back up and get back moving.
But, you know, Guthrie, like you said, Summertown held the lead that first game of the year against them into the third. It was around, it fluctuated between 8 and 12 throughout. They made a run there, if you remember, and cut it to 4. There with about 4 minutes to go, and Tess Long made a huge three to push that lead back up to 7, I think, and Summertown was able to hold on. But I'm curious to see how these teams have improved and progressed since that first game.
Right. And, I mean, we do have a little bit of a different – Campbell's going to shoot from the free throw line. That's her shot. She can make that shot. Nobody back on defense. They're going to take it all the way as Morris, and she's going to score 2 points. Point guard has got to get back on defense. And then we're going to inbound it to Flintville. Busby's down on the ground trying to stay with it. Good effort there by Busby. Campbell's going to get the steal over to Franks. Franks is going to try to take it all the way here for 2. She's going to be fouled by 32. That's Francisco. She'll go to the line for 2.
And one thing I remember about this team, Guthrie, now they were inexperienced and they had their issues with turnovers too that first game, but they were very aggressive.
Yeah.
That's one thing I remember about them.
Yeah, and Morris has no problem going one end to the other to score either, and we've got to stop that quick.
No, and we're having issues right now getting back. That's what's killing us.
That's been a plague all year, and that is, like I think we've talked about it before, your point guard, that's the first thing you teach them in practice, the first day one. If anybody shoots but you're back, and you're back to guard everybody. Morris is going to drive in for 2, right around a little non-screen there. Everybody's run off. They're in a press. Flintville is pressing. Throwing it in to Busby. She's going to lose it. Over to Morris. Morris is going to lose it to Gillum. Gillum's going to throw it ahead to Campbell. She's going to throw it up and score 2 points. Nice pass there from Gillum.
Well, it's a nice pass.
Good recovery there from Campbell. Eagles are pressing. And it is stolen by Garland. Izzy Garland goes up for 2 and gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
You know, it seems both teams are having trouble with the press right now.
Yeah.
Summertown had issues on the other end there, and they were in complete denial on that full-court press. Looked just honestly like a full-court man-to-man, straight-up denial defense.
But everybody took off running down this way and left everybody down. And we don't have much height in our point guards either.
A lot of times, you know, when you've got that full-court denial, you've got to use those screens to get open.
Do a 4 cross,
Then clear it out and let some kids on the team handle the basketball.
Garland's second shot is going to be good. That's going to bring it to 8-3. Flintville leads the Eagles. So in the end, it's going to be tipped by, it's going to be stolen and then stolen back by Flintville. It's going to be kicked around on the floor a little bit. It's going to have to be a walk, but they're going to give her a jump ball.
They're going to give a jump on that one.
Her feet did slide. We've just got a lot of learning to do with especially pressure situations. Nobody's guarding the young lady there by the goal. Flintville went inbounds. They scored an easy 2 off the inbounds a minute ago. 5-second violation on Flintville. That will go to the Eagles.
And it looks like, Guthrie, as we tend to say, it's who can handle this pressure.
Yep. And where you struggle with getting it inbounds, they tip it out. How about a screen here, girls? Screen each other. Let's see if they do a little cross. There you go, Hallie Busby. Good job. Overhead to Campbell, out front to Garland. And she throws up a layup. No good, but she's going to be pushed. She'll go to the line for 2. I'd like to see her set. If she set her feet there and shoot a little backboard Tim Duncan shot, which I think that comes with a little bit of age.
Well, and Campbell did a good job right there coming down and alleviating that pressure on those wings, on those
and nobody's
ball
guarding.
handlers.
I think Flintville has that same plague of don't get back on defense.
Well, I think, like you said, nobody was guarding her, but I think her man guarding her, of course, she's back on defense to guard the basket in case of breakout. So that might be what Summertown has to do.
And Hadley can bring the ball up. That's not a problem. She can dribble the ball well.
She handles it well. She does.
Summertown in the press. 32 over to 14. That's Edwards. Edwards going to get away with a double dribble there and a moving screen.
They're going to get 10.
They're going to get 10-second call violation on them.
Nice job there by Summertown on the pressure.
Coach doesn't like the call, but, I mean, that felt like a good 10 seconds to me. Or it was really close, if not. Hallie Busby with the ball over to Garland. She thinks about the shot. Not there. Frank's going to give her a screen. She doesn't take it. Campbell's going to get it and throw it up and be fouled. It's going to be a lot of fouls and a lot of sloppy play here. If we can find a little bit of rhythm and a little bit of, sanity, we might pull it out here.
Well, if you remember, Guthrie, that first game against Flintville, we really started to excel when we attacked the basket.
Yep.
The times that we fell behind and they caught back up were times where we were shooting way too many three-point shots and way too many outside jump shots.
And had way too many turnovers.
Yeah.
I don't think we pressed that game, if I remember correctly.
I think
we stayed back, played a man-to-man defense in the half court.
Yep.
So, that this shows you what the press can do for you. Over to Edwards. She's looking across, gets it back to 32. That's Francisco. And then to Morris, and she's going to score again, and one. Somebody has got to stay with her at all times. That's got to be a face guard right there. She's by far the most offensive threat they have.
Well, and in that full court press, Guthrie, the main goal is to always try to keep the ball out of the middle.
Yep.
When you can get the ball in the middle, you got options.
Yep.
And they did it that time. They got it into the middle, and they were able to attack.
That's where 3-on-1s happen every day.
Exactly. You got to try to keep that ball out of the middle and use pressure on the ball to try to deflect those passes, too.
I wouldn't mind a boxing one on Morris on defense in the half court.
As you mentioned.
Here we come. Good job by Campbell to bring it up. Throws it ahead to Gillum. Gillum's going to go up for two, and she's going to roll it out. That poor spin that Gillum puts on the ball is rough. Francisco's going to get called with a walk there, yeah.
Yep.
Franks will take it out of bounds for the Eagles. Into Garland. Garland's looking, nobody moving, everybody standing. Here we go, setting up offense, over to Busby. Now she calls a play. Good job by Busby there. She's going to lose it out of bounds off of Morris. She stepped off on the screen there and prevented it with a little wedge there. Garland inbounds, throws it into Gillum. Gillum drives left, over to Busby. Busby going to take the jump shot. It's going to be
deflected.
Oh yeah, it's going to be tipped. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He got it right.
He saw that too.
Yeah.
It looked deflected.
That was blocked. Ball is blocked.
Luckily.
Busby to inbounds. She's looking, panicking, looking into Campbell. Good job by Campbell. She's going to throw up a runner for two, and it's going to be good. And she's going to be fouled on the play. Got a chance for an and one here. That's going to bring your score to 11-9, I believe. When they change it.
No, I believe it.
Is that it, 7?
Right. Yeah, it was 11-5, I believe, Guthrie.
11-7.
Should be right.
Is your score. She does hit the free throw. She's been to the line several times. I think she's about 50%. I should have kept up with it there. Looks like we're going to get a few foul shots tonight. Ball's going to go back over to Edwards. Edwards to Francisco. Throws it off her foot. We're going to get a jump ball. It's going to go to the Eagles. As far as team fouls go, you're visiting. Flintville has 5, and the Eagles have 2. That's hard to believe. Been a lot of whistles here in the first quarter. Garland to inbounds here. Somebody's got to go toward the ball. Gillum with it. She's going to go left. It's going to be tipped out by 10. That's Pittinger. Good defense by Pittinger there. Campbell's wide open. Nope, they've picked her up now. Into Gillum. Gillum's going to have it stole from her by Francisco. And she's going to lose it off of her, I guess, Gillum's foot maybe.
Looks like it was off of her own foot, but they're going to get that one, I think. It looked like it went off her.
Tess Long is going to come in for Hallie Busby. Ball's going to go into, I can't see that number. I think that's
number 30.
Okay. Campbell's going to throw it ahead to Long. She's going to try to save it. I think she could have just caught that. There was a little bit of room there. Garland's going to get the block there. Good block by Long ahead to Campbell, all by herself here. She's going to lay it up for 2, and it's going to be good. She might have got away with a little foul there on her. Could have been a lucky and one. You just got to let that one go and live with it. Good job by Campbell to make the 2 there. Here comes, oh, nice crossover. Goodness gracious, nice. What a play by Morris there.
That was beautiful.
Crossed it over and laid it right up. Nobody on her. You can't just reach at her. Here comes Franks. Franks is going to fire it up and be fouled.
They're going to get her for the block.
Really sloppy play right here from both sides.
And that was a nice job there by number 14. I guess that's Edwards.
Yep.
She got back and got good position. She just wasn't able to set her feet.
Yep.
But she was intending to take a charge there. She's just got to get there a little bit sooner.
Yeah, Franks was a little bit out of control there.
And that's actually her 3rd foul.
That's big because she's a big part of their down low scheme. Yep. And she actually brings the ball up the floor here.
And one thing about Flintville, when we discussed, the first game, they've got plenty of size.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at them, their size is intimidating for sure.
Yeah, they got some tall young ladies. Even their short ones are not that.
Yeah.
Good job by Campbell here to get the rebound. They're going to get a foul. Nice job by Hadley Campbell there. Good job to sneak around the block out and get the rebound. It's 1-1. Should be 1-1.
They're already into the bonus here,
yep.
and still over a minute left here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So Summertown's they didn't do a great job of that first game, about attacking the basket and drawing the foul. It seems like that's been an emphasis.
Yeah.
So far this game. That's good to see. That's what you
yeah,
see. You want to see them being aggressive.
You want to see Hadley at the line because that means they're getting the ball inside and they're being aggressive. And she can shoot free throws too, so that's a plus. But if they're getting it into Hadley and she's being fouled, that means they're getting the ball inside, not settling for three-pointers and long jumpers. Somebody needs to be back right now here on, look, we need to get back, girls. Look behind you. Hadley Campbell's going to shoot her second shot. No good. Flintville's going to rebound. Over to Morris. It's going to be tipped. Morris is going to say it was off of her, and she is correct. Off of Summertown, that's correct. Into Morris. She's going to go down the sideline. She's going to step
out
on the line there, and it's going to come back.
She may have. I just didn't see that.
I didn't either.
I
thought she was several inches away there. Garland to inbound for the Eagles.
Summertown went down 8-0, I believe. They're 2 points away from tying this thing. They're in a much better shape than what you would have thought.
Yep.
The way the quarter began.
Francisco gets a steal from Long, but Long manages to keep it. Over to Gillum. Passes over to Long. Long's going to drive for two and miss it. She's going to be fouled.
She's going to get the foul.
She's good. Good job.
That's going to be 2 on number 32. That will be Francisco.
Yep. That's 2 of their big players. So now they've got Edwards in foul trouble and Francisco with 2. Now I don't think Morris has any, or if she does, it's 1. Tess Long makes her first shot here. Maggie Miller's going to come in for Hadley Campbell here, and then it looks like 30. That's I don't have her down, but I know she's played quite a bit. I'll get her name too because she's played several minutes here.
She was actually the one that was just taken out with 3 fouls, I believe. And she's
that's what I know. The 3 fouls is 14.
Okay.
That's Edwards over there. Here comes Morris. So Morris is now running the point too. I think maybe they let the other young lady run it to just kind of give her a breather because she's obviously going to be the one that goes to the goal. She passes over, gets it back. Everybody's eyes has got to be on her right now. Ball's going to be tipped to Miller. Miller can't hold it. Edwards gets it back. Here comes Tess Long and the Eagles. All alone by herself.
They're going to get her
over the wall.
Yep. One too many steps there.
She was all by herself. Just I think she got to thinking too much maybe about her feet there. Inbounds in by Flintville. Long's going to get a good tip there. Good defense. Garland's going to steal it. Good bounce pass to Gillum, and she's going to miss, but Franks is there and cleans it up. Good job by Emerson Franks. They got to get above the block. Garland's going to go up, and she's probably going to get called for a foul. Yep. Good effort there. Way to be aggressive. She goes down hard but gets up fine. 5 seconds to go in your first quarter. The Eagles have taken the lead, 15-13, over Flintville. And again, like we mentioned, this was a close barn burner down when we went to Flintville. Garland's going to come out. They get the ball into Morris. 3 seconds to go. She fires a shot. No good. 34 is there. Oh, and missed the layup. Good effort by 34 to be watching for the ball there. That's a great job there by 34 to be paying attention. So after one, your Eagles have fought back, and they lead the game 15-13. You're listening to Summertown Middle School basketball on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail.
All right, we're back here. Second quarter action. Again, the Eagles lead 15-13 over Flintville. What is Flintville's mascot, Will? Bobcat. Okay. Jumper on the baseline is no good, and Franks is going to come out and throw it ahead to Long. Long's going to throw it, but ball's tipped over to Gillum. Gillum back to Long. She's going to fire a long three-pointer. No good, deep off the back iron. Franks is going to get the offensive rebound and go up. She's going to be pushed. The shot doesn't go, but she'll go to the line for two. Good job by Franks. Just get a little higher there where you can use your backboard. The girl did bump her. Flintville's pretty good about bumping you when you shoot.
Yeah, you know, they're looking to, you know, they're bellying up on those shots. The problem is their feet's moving.
Yep.
You know, they've got to get settled in if they're going to, you know, if not, they're going to continue with foul trouble. That's 2 on number 30.
Yeah, and that is, I did look her name up. I thought I said it or wrote it down, but apparently I didn't. That is Payne. So that's going to be 2 on her as well.
Franks knocks both of them down.
Good job by Franks there. She can't shoot the ball, that's for sure. Campbell back on defense. She's going to tip the ball away from Morris. Good job. Way to be looking there to see that Morris was coming. If Morris has got it, she's going to the goal. So, I mean, everybody's got to be aware of that. She's by far scored. I think she's probably scored almost all of their points, if not all of them. I know she's got 10 at least. Inbound to Morris. She's going to try to take the middle. It's not there. Gillum takes it from her on the weak side help there. She's going to go up for the layup, and it's good. Good job by Maddie Gillum there to score the 2.
You know what the best part about that layup was?
It was right-handed.
It was right-handed. That's my that shows some work right there. Hey, a month ago I'd have been scared to death with her doing it coming down because I figured she'd have went to that left hand.
She is a true lefty. Yeah. She's an all lefty.
Well, I can't say nothing. I was the same way, Guthrie. I can promise you could have cut my right hand off in high school and I would have never even known it.
Well, that's Ellie. Ellie Wright's left-handed, but she shoots. Wright's left-handed, shoots right-handed.
I had a high school coach threaten me one time if a ball ever touched my left hand during the game, he was going to kill me. That's about the only way they could get me to finally start using it. So.
Busby's open, doesn't take the jumper. Somebody from the stands yelled at her to take a shot. Campbell throws it away to Morris. We got to be back here. Got to get back in front of the ball. Gillum's going to chase it down, tip it. Rebound's going to go to Flintville, and they get it again. Busby on the ground again trying to get it. Good job by Busby. I tell you, if that kid was 6 foot tall, nobody would get a rebound. I mean, if she was 5'6" tall, nobody would get a rebound because she's the most aggressive person on the floor most of the times when it comes to rebounding and getting in the mix of things. Here comes Long. She's looking to maybe run an offense. Nothing there. Over to Busby. Busby gets pushed or hit in the mouth. Morris is going to steal it. Busby's going to keep them from scoring. Good job by Busby there. Flintville's going to get 3 rebounds now. Fired up. 4. Fourth one missed. Let's say there's got to be a 3-second call.
They're going to get a
jump ball there.
Jump ball.
That's 5 rebounds in a row from Flintville. Luckily for us, they could not make the layup. Everybody just jumping. You can see a bunch of hands up instead of blocking out. Flintville to inbounds. They throw it in. Gillum's going to deflect it. That's one place you don't let them get the ball. It's in the middle of the floor under the goal. It's going to go back to Flintville. 19-13 your score. Eagles lead. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Inbound to Morris. She's going to drive the middle. She's going to get her shot off, but she's going to be fouled by Garland. That's all right, as long as you don't give her a free one. She's going to go to the line for 2 here. That's the 4th team foul for the Eagles. Flintville does have 9 team fouls.
And that's actually 3 on Garland.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like somebody's coming in for her.
And that is correct, which this brings a little height in, too. So Morris's first shot, or second shot on the way, and it is good. Nothing but the net. Campbell to inbound. Flintville is backed off the press now. Might have been a good thought before they got in foul trouble. Long to bring it up. She throws it out of bounds, and it's a tip by Flintville there. She was way late on she didn't see Gillum cut.
I think with their foul trouble, too, like you said, Guthrie, I don't think they had a choice but to get out of it.
Yeah.
They were racking
Franks
up
is
so
going to
many
lob it
fouls.
into Campbell. Good thought there. Just throw it to the other hand, and it's perfect. Franks is going to get around her on the baseline, and she's going to be fouled by 34, and she was. I know that foul season's lopsided, but by 5, but it is actually lopsided. Flintville's doing a kind of a messy job of just silly fouls, actually. You know, I mean, they're not really affecting the shots any, but they're getting the slaps on the arms or the bellies on them or their feet are moving. So just a little bit more discipline, and they'll be fine. Frank's first shot is good. We've shot free throws pretty well tonight.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
Second shot is called bank in, and it was good off the bank. Flintville to inbound. I wouldn't stay. I'd stay in the press, and I'd probably double team Morris here. Here comes Morris. She gets by the 2. Kicks it over to Francisca, who's back in the game, to 10, who's going to get hammered by Campbell. And that's at least 2 on her. I know she had 1 early on. We don't need her in foul trouble either. We've got Haley McConnell who's in as well, and then Maggie Miller is another post. But Campbell needs to stay in the game, that's for sure. First shot from Flintville is no good. That's Pittinger on the line. Her second shot is on the way. It's good. Girls at this age they all don't want to jump on the free throw line. I guess they think that's like you're little if you jump or whatever. But yeah. It's funny to see how they try to glue their feet to the floor to keep from jumping. Here comes Long. She's going to take the middle for a nice little jumper. That's a good shot right there. That is a really good shot. Just didn't go for her. There's nothing wrong. She just got to be the first one back now. Gillum is all over it. Good job by Gillum on Morris. And Franks is going to foul on the other end. But good job there by Gillum to put the pressure on Morris to get it out of her hands. I think that's what you got to do. That's number 12 there going to the line for Flintville. That is Gray.
That may have been the most arc I've ever seen on a free throw here in a long time.
I played with a guy named Kyle Gilstrap in high school, and we called him Mickey D's because he shot the highest arch you've ever seen. He almost hit the rafters sometimes.
Gray's going to pick up a foul there.
With belly bumping. Feet moving, belly bumping. What they don't realize, if they would just get back and get in front of us, that would probably be enough to cause us to miss the shot. Campbell's going to shoot her first, who has been great from the line tonight. She's got at least 6 from the line, I think. It looks like Maggie Miller's set to come in for Campbell. I think they're going to get her a little bit of a break. hopefully keep her out of her third foul. Second shot doesn't get the shooter's roll. Nice shot, but just didn't get the roll. And here comes Morris. 22-16 your score. Summertown leads. Nice crossover by Morris. Misses the shot, but good crossover. Ball's going to be tipped around. Flintville's going to get it again. It's going to be a jump ball.
Looks like that's going to go to Summertown.
Yep. Miller is going to come in for Campbell. Give her a break. Good first half by Campbell so far. Here comes Long, bringing it up. Nothing silly here. Let's just score. Good job by Long. She got excited and lost it out of bounds.
A nice screen there set by Miller. Yep. I mean, a well-designed play. Tess just kind of let it slip out of her hand there, but she had a good open shot.
She don't need to get – she needed – if she's nervous about going in for the layup, then just pull up and shoot the jumper. She's got a good little jumper, and the shot previous to that was really nice. Flintville's going to go down and score immediately off that. 22-18 is your score. Good screen there by Haley McConnell. Long's going to get it over the walk. Yep.
I'm going to tell you, that was a effective screen.
Yeah.
But, man,
I
don't know how set she was because that was a moving tank block.
Yeah.
But, if you can do it and get away with it, I'm all for it
now.
Let
it rip, yeah.
Yeah, let it rip,
Until they
like
call
you said.
it anyway.
Yes, exactly right. But,
I mean, we were known for grabbing a few shirt tails for sure. So.
Well, when you play defense as poorly as I did, Guthrie, you find every way possible to try to get an advantage. Shirt tails.
I was smart. I always found the shooter, and I guarded him because I knew he wasn't going to do much but shoot. Ball's going to go out to Flintville. 22-18 is your score. 2 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ball inside. Good job by McConnell there. She just didn't get a rebound. But Gray is a tough young lady, and she whips her around, McConnell, and gets a rebound.
You know, Guthrie and Flintville's quietly got back to a 4-point lead right here. I mean, they're a basket away from cutting this to a one-score game. They're going to get that quick foul.
They're going to throw it right into her. Basketball 101. Put your man between you and the goal. That's defense.
Well, and you know our issue right now, especially once they get the ball to the paint, we're not bellying up, hands up, and making them shoot over hands. We're way too many hands, way too many slaps. That's hurting right now.
We waste a lot of energy. We don't look at the floor and see where everybody's at. Sometimes we get caught up in either watching or not watching our person or whatever, not blocking out, watching the shot. It's a lot of wasted energy. You can play defense a lot by moving 3 steps anywhere. You can play pretty good that way. I think sometimes we just run all over the place like chickens with our heads cut off. Here comes Busby. She replaced Long after the 2 turnovers. Busby's going to kick it back to Gillum. Gillum's going to throw it into Maggie Miller. Miller's going to fire it up no good. And it's going to be tipped over. Miller's going to come away, but I think we're going to get a jump ball. It's going to go to the Eagles. Busby to inbounds here. I can see a quick hitter here. McConnell's wanting it. They do throw it to her, but throw it to the wrong spot. Busby gets it back and then throws it away. And here comes Morris. She got away with a little walk and a push off there. Busby guarding. See if she'll pick the crossover. Close. Morris still dribbling, throws it in. And she's going to just bulldoze through and throw it up. Like, if you just set your feet, that Gray young lady will just run over you. It's all you got to do is set your feet because she's just bulldozing backwards. Just set your feet and fall down.
That's going to be, I believe, Miller, number 32 for Summertown. That's her first.
And that's going to be Witkowski to the line. Misses her first.
I know Summertown's done a really good job with free throws, Guthrie, like we talked about tonight. But I'm going to tell you, if Flintville was consistently hitting even 50% of their free throws, we'd be down by 6 or 8 points right now.
I mean, offensive rebound down there. We're going to foul her again. We cannot block out. I don't know what the problem is, and it's both been on that right side. And that's going to be Haley McConnell with a foul, and also, again, with the offensive rebound. She's give up 3 so far on that side. Somebody's got to be yelling at her block out. First shot by Morris, no good. That's a dodge bullet. She normally makes one. Second shot's going to be on her way. Let's see if McConnell gets the rebound here. Second shot is up and in and out. And she loses the rebound again.
And they're going to get her again.
They're going to get her with again.
And that's going to be a 1-and-1 again for
Somebody
Flintville.
needs to stand up and tell her what she's doing or not doing wrong here.
You know, and Flintville did a good job there of swimming underneath, you know, on that block out. Did a good job there.
It's all in the same spot right there. Hallie doesn't need to jump with them. She needs to block them out. Let's see if anybody lets her know. Here comes Campbell back in the game 4. Looks like Coach Jean does grab McConnell. He's going to let her know how to block out. Oh, Morris beats Campbell again underneath on that side. And here comes Miller. She's going to walk.
Oh, my goodness.
And get away with it badly. They're going to throw it over to Busby to set something up. Pressure on Busby. Morris going to come over and just push her. That's just out of control. There's no need for Morris to do that. As big of an importance she is to this game, just to come over and foul, silly foul, is not very smart.
That'll be her second.
They've got to have at least 13 team fouls, and we've caught up with them now. We're in 10 as well after the 3 or 4 on the end there. Busby's going to miss her first off the back of the iron. Needs a little bit more air under it. Somebody's got to get a rebound here if we get an opportunity. Put it back up. Second shot on the way, and it's good. Nice shot by Busby there. Good block out by number 34, which is Edwards there. Here comes Morris. She gets across with 2 Gardner. Gillum's going to switch on the screen, and they're going to get Campbell again over the back. They have figured out something here, Flintville has, and they're going to wear it out.
Well, and the thing about it is, you look. Campbell's just wanting to be aggressive. You know, she's an aggressive player, and that's great. That's what you want out of her. But if you're going to play behind, you got to play behind. And if you're going to front, you can front. You've got to front. You can't. You know, you can't split. You know, you've got to make up your mind.
The bad thing is, you know, they're not making their free throws, which is helping on the scoreboard, but they're getting us in foul trouble down low. And come third, fourth quarter, we're not going to have any bigs down low.
Well, on the opposite side too, they're probably not going to have anybody either.
Yeah.
This might, you know, there's some kids at the end of the bench that might need to get ready, come forth on both teams.
But I mean, this is simple. I mean, just block out. Flintville is going to get it again and again. Still nobody has blocked out, and she made 2. Good job by Morris. I mean, that's like taking candy from a kid. Just block out.
Morris is tough down there.
Yeah.
You know, she is tough.
Here comes Busby. She's going to fire up the runner air ball, and Gillum's going to rebound and miss, and it's going to go off Miller and go to Flintville.
One thing you got to say about number 50, I believe. Who is that? Who do we say? Morris. Man, she is a tough kid.
Yep. I mean, she's got 2 Gardner pretty much all the time. Gillum Gardner now is going to reach for it, and it's going to go to Gray, who's going to throw it up and miss. Rebound, Flintville. I wish I had $1 every time I said that tonight. Out of bounds by Flintville. That's one way we can not get the rebound if they shoot it out of bounds. And they're going to give that to us, or it's going to go back to Flintville?
They actually said that it was tipped on that shot attempt.
I can believe that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's what they're saying.
Here comes the flex inbounds play. They've ran every time. Into it. I think she's going to save it. That's got to be.
That should have been a backcourt.
Yeah.
But
well, I don't guess they're saying both feet across right there.
Nobody had possession either.
Yeah.
So maybe
Gillum's going to come out after the air ball there on the rebound. Get your head up and let's see. Oh, silly foul there by number 10. Just silly foul again. No need for all this. We're up to 15 team fouls on both sides now, at least, for no reason. Just, I mean, play basketball. Gillum's going to the line. Luckily, like Adam said, we are making some of our free throws.
We've done a great job hitting free throws. I'm going to tell you, Guthrie, if we shoot free throws tonight, if we shoot free throws like we're doing tonight, if we would have done that against, let's say, Richland, I don't know how many we missed that game, but it was an astronomical amount.
Yep. Gillum's going to make both there.
Yep.
And Morris is going to go right by Franks. All the way down, fire up 2, and no good. Bounces out, and we had the rebound, 3 of us, and we lost it.
And they're going to get number 10,
and now
I believe,
they're going to get a foul. Yep, reaching in, and that's number 10. That's got to be at least 3 on her.
Excuse me. That's actually not.
Okay. So that went back to Flintville. I'm not sure what the call was. Why are we trying to jump with them? Morris is going to get it again, and then the other one's going to get it. That's Gray. 5, 6, 7 rebounds here. 8. It's like keep away. It's going to go to Summertown.
You just can't tell me, Guthrie, there's not foul in there.
Yeah, I agree. I seen Morris come flying back in with arms flying.
I think
But
he's
if you
just
don't-
tired of calling
But
them
if you
at this
don't
point.
block out, then there's going to be a bunch of no calls. You know, if everybody's just jumping and trying to reach for it, they're not going to call it. If you block somebody out, which I don't know why we're not doing, then maybe at least the ball falls somewhere other than their hands, I guess. 25-20 is your score at halftime. Summertown has managed to come back and take a 5-point lead here. We'll be back for third quarter action in just a few. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory and gotta make room for more arriving.
All right, we're back here. It's hard to analyze that one, Adam. I'm not sure how you analyze that half. I mean, a lot of fouls. But we did, with the bright spot, we did hit our free throws and they did not. So that's probably why we have the 5-point lead now.
Well, Summertown's just got to block out and limit their opportunities on the other end. You know, hold them to 1 or 2 shots, and I think you'll be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. Like that. Nice job.
Good job by Tesla there to drive up the middle and shoot the little runner and make it. Now let's see what we do on defense here. Inside to Morris. Frank's guarding. Good defense by Franks. Very good defense. All you got to do is just keep her going left.
Summertown has went to a zone.
Amen.
And it's not a bad call with the number of fouls.
It's a box and one. It is a box and one.
It is. That's correct. It is.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. 3 seconds
They're gonna
on
get 3.
Flintville.
That's a nice play call there by Coach.
Maybe
come out in that.
Maybe they heard the broadcast guys up here. We'll act like they did anyway. Box and one on Morris, which is very good. Just everybody's got to keep their eye on her, but then you got to protect the paint. Here comes Long. She's got a lane, and she pulls up. Very good decision.
Nice
Excellent
shot.
play by Tess Long. I've begged that kid to do that all year, and that was gorgeous. Beautiful. We are still, well, we look like we're in the box and one, but nobody was guarding Morris. They're going to throw it to the middle there to Long. She's going to lose it over to Gillum. Gillum's going to lose it to Morris. Morris is going to go up for 2. Just don't throw it in the middle here. Just get to the outside, be patient. Oh, that got away with a foul there by Francisco. Emerson Frank's going to go up. She's going to be bumped by, I think that's Gray.
Yep, should be.
And that's going to be several on her,
I believe
too.
that's her 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, we came back down the floor. We were in the box, but somebody wasn't the one. The first time down, Franks was the one. Maybe it was supposed to be Gillum.
That's actually only 2 on Gray. I would have swore it was her 3rd. But.
And she came in off the bench as like a 6th man, I believe, Gray did,
yeah.
if I remember correctly. Frank's first shot was good. 30-22 is your score. Second shot's from Franks, and it's up and bounce out. Campbell's going to get a great rebound and tries to throw it up, but it's tee-up. Gillum's going to come out with it, fires it over to Tess Long. She's going to take the middle of the floor and throw it away.
You know, Long's done a really good job of pulling up, hitting that short jumper. You wonder if that's not what she just should have done right there.
Yeah.
She had plenty of room and had a good shot right there in the middle of the lane. Yeah, but there's your box.
Now Gillum's on Morris. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I thought maybe Gillum was supposed to be there in the first place. Weak side rebound's going to be big in that box and one, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Flintville. We got to remember on the weak side there, we can't go all the way across. So Franks has got to stay put on the block there. Ball's going to be thrown in to the middle where you don't throw it. Morris is going to try to throw it over to 10, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. Tough pass to handle there from Morris. It's going to go to Summertown. How about a screen here, girls? Come up and help Hadley Campbell. Come on up, Hadley. Into Long. And here comes Long. Struggling with her left hand. Throws it away. They're going to get over the wall. Slow down. No need to be in such a hurry. Spread it out. Let's get to the middle of the floor and make something happen here. Flintville to inbounds. Gillum guarding Morris in the box and one. Good job by the zone on the front. There goes what's her name? I done forgot her name. Gray, I guess. Yeah, Gray is going to get the shot up. Franks is going to get it, but she's going to step on the line. Gillum's going to slap it back out of bounds.
Summertown doing a much better job of bellying up on the post.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach Gene addressed that half with all the offensive rebounds and everything that
Here
was
comes
in
Morris. Bounces out. Got to block out. Still trying to jump with him. Morris is going to steal it again. from Franks. Franks going to knock over the crossover. Good defense there by Franks. They're going to hands up. Yep, got to call a foul there.
I believe they're going to get number 1.
That'd be Hallie Busby.
It could have been, I think, 1 of 2 there. It could have been Gillum, I think, as well.
Well, Gillum halfway through got smart and just raised her hands up, but I don't think Busby did. I think she got caught reaching in. Inside to, which that young lady's in foul trouble, I know. And she's a big part of their offense. That's 14. She sat out most of the first half with foul trouble. That's Edwards. Here comes Long. Long's going to fire it over to Franks. Franks going to fire up a jumper, and she's going to make the 2.
Nice shot.
Long
there.
jump shot there by Franks. Got a pretty jumper. She's going to be tall, too. Her and Ellie Lou are built a lot alike. They played softball together. It was hard to tell the difference in them. Franks is a good ball player and even better kid. Good job by Campbell to tip it away from the inbounds, and Gillum's going to get the steal and take it all the way for a 2. And it's good. So Summertown stretching it out here. I'm going to give all the credit to the boxing 1, of course.
That's a great play call, man.
Yeah.
It's people call it
Why not? Yeah.
People call it a thrift defense, or just kind of a gimmick. It's not. When it's in the right situation, it's very effective.
And middle school basketball is a great situation for it. So
well, and you're forcing the rest of this team to have to produce.
As you get older, you should be able to handle, as a player, handle anybody on your guard.
And most competent teams have multiple kids that put the ball in the basket.
Yep.
This team, Flintville is young, and Morris by far is the most advanced.
Oh yeah, she's
offensively
scored very close to 20 points. So she's going to go to the line. The foul went to Gillum, which is not a bad foul. Just got to see that's what she's doing every time.
And I'm going to tell you something, another gimmick defense that people call, but, Morris is still getting the basketball. Yep. I mean, the whole thing is to keep the ball out of her hand. I don't know if you don't even look at even a triangle and 2.
Yep.
And put 2 on her at this point.
Yep. Either way, you want to be in a zone. I mean, she has not scored I don't think anybody has hit a three-pointer tonight. So why would you want to guard a man way out there when all the baskets are being scored on the go? I mean, you want to be in a 2-3, a 1-3-1. I like the boxing 1. Franks has got it. She's going to fire backdoor cut to Gillum. Oh, she misses it, but it was a good design play there.
It was. Nice back cut there by Gillum, and excellent pass,
It was even better to actually see Franks read Gillum's eyes and make the play there, because it wasn't designed to go that way. It just happened. She just read the defense and made a play. Here comes Campbell. She's going to be fouled by Morris. That's a big foul. A silly one at that. They've put Morris on Hallie Busby. And then she stepped off on Campbell to try to help. Campbell gets the foul on her. Campbell good about taking it straight up with the contact.
That'd be Morris's 3rd.
Yep. If she gets 5, it could be a completely different game. Excellent job once again by Hadley Campbell to make her free throws.
She's got to have close to, if not 10 points from the line.
Oh, yeah, easy. I'm going to say you're probably right on the dot there with 10.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yep, that was the broadcaster jinx.
That kid shot 10 free throws tonight, and I think she stripped every one of them, and then I say something and she draws air. I mean, story of my life, Guthrie.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
That's the broadcaster curse right there.
They are in the box again.
I would let that happen all night. That wouldn't bother me. Now just rebound. Hadley is trying not to get a foul on her. She knows how many she has. We got to be smarter. Don't turn the ball over under their goal. That's the biggest no-no.
Well,
coach trying to get a timeout over there.
Well, and the other important piece of the boxing 1 is you're able to keep your best rebounders in the box, ready for rebounding position. But we're still giving up. But you still got to block out.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless.
And with the boxing 1, you've got to. They've never played a boxing 1. I would bet my left entire leg on. So you've got to explain to everybody what the object of that is, and it's not just to keep Morris from getting the ball. There's a whole other job that has to happen there. We'll take a quick break during the timeout. 35-25 is your score. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Franks to inbounds here. Third quarter action, 2 minutes, 26 seconds to go. 35-25 is your score. The Eagles do lead. They've looked much better this half. Franks is going to go around her and score the two.
It's a beautiful move.
That's a result of foul trouble there. She's sat completely off. That's 14 Edwards, who sat the most of the first half on the bench. Good job there by Busby and Gillum to put the pressure on Morris. They're going to get it back to her, and Busby's going to be that she's pushing off there and gets away with it. They're going to call a jump ball, which they should have got Morris with the offensive foul. I'm with Will on that.
You got to help out too. When you get that forearm into the chest, you got to hit the deck.
That's right.
You know, you just can't stand there and keep taking.
There's only 2 refs, so good job. It's going to go. She stepped on the line, I believe, when she threw it in. There was several fouls there on Flintville. That running, spinning, pivot, post-up move is not a legal thing either. Here comes Long. We got to be smart here. This little backdoor cut has seemed to work. Let's go with that. Long's going to take it into the lane, left-handed. Good effort on the left hand, though.
Yeah,
I'll take that, too.
You know,
just got to get her position a little better, but not bad at all.
That's what you want to see. You know, earlier in the year, she'd have tried every way in the world to get that up with the right hand.
Yep.
It's a nice job of Long.
She did a good job of going around the screen, keeping it tight to it. She thought pass first and then drove. Oh, Campbell's wide open under the goal. Oh, that was, I've been asking, I made a wish earlier in the year to see a one-hitter inbounds play to score 2, and that was it. We just fumbled it. We didn't see her coming. She was wide open all day long. Let's see if we get it again. Don't give it away, Hadley. Nope, she forced it that time. You got to let her be open. Here comes Morris. Who's going to be the one? Yep, good job. Don't Gillum. That's just not smart. That's football, baby. It's football. There's no sense in it. Run her into your help. Lead her to your help.
Well, you know she wants to get to the basket.
Yeah.
You know, so what's the point? You're wasting a lot of precious energy out there for no reason to allow that.
Morris is going to get loose and shoot a 3. My problem with that is not that Gillum got knocked down. It's that nobody on the front was even close to Morris. Like, after Gillum got beat there, they didn't step up and help. They just let Morris shoot a wide-open 3. Like, she still, if she does get beat, if Gillum gets beat, you still got to play defense on her. The rest of the team does. Into Long. I'd like to see a sideline stack right there. Over to Garland, fresh off the bench. No good, off the back iron. Morris is going to get the rebound. She's going to drive right side, always. And she's going to
nice pass.
Oh, we're going to call it to Blue. Could have missed that call or could have went either way. Let's see what we're going to do here. Throw it in. Long's going to steal it. She's got room. This young lady will foul her if she just goes up. That's all she got to do. Good job. All you got to do. I'd like to see a little stop and go right there. A little stop real hard, cross over and lay her up. That would have been none, top 10. Long's going to go to the line for 2. 37-28 is your score. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Feels like a very long game thus far. A lot of whistles. I think the first half we had 35 team fouls combined between both teams. It was really close. I know we had 32. I was leaning towards 35.
I'll be honest, Guthrie, it seems like more.
Yeah. I think the referees got tired of blowing it, or it had been 50 at least. We had several over the backs miss down low, but in their defense, you got to box out. So Long's first shot was no good. Second shot's going to rim out. Flintville's going to get the rebound. Garland's going to tie her up for a jump ball. Nice job there by Garland to stay with it. It's going to go to Flintville. All right, Garland. That's where you got to just stay back. She's not going to shoot from half court. Let's pick her up at half court on the boxing one. Garland's going to fall over, no call. Into Edwards. She's going to just run over. Fall down is all you have to do, baby. Take a charge. They have no sense of, move. They just turn and go as hard as they can go. I think Gray and Edwards do the same thing. They just turn and try to bulldoze you over.
It's foul number 2 on Franks.
Yep. First shot from Edwards, no good. She's a big part of their team. I hate that she got in foul trouble the first half for their sake because she did do a lot of the ball bringing up and everything. So second shot's on the way. Long rebound. Nobody's there. Ball over by Morris. Good pass by Morris. The ball's going to rim out. Campbell's going to come out of it with it. And here comes Long. She's going to be pushed. That's the old forearm defense there. Put both forearms and just hope you can stop her by hitting her. We're going to have some subs come in for both teams. Edwards is going to come out. Franks is going to come out. As we mentioned, she picked up another foul. Inbound is going to go to Long. Long's going to drive. Good pass to Gillum. And that's two. That's what you like to see from a point guard. Nice play there by Tess Long. She's a very talented kid. When she puts it together, she's still young. She'll be a hard force to reckon with. And Gray's going to come right in under Campbell and get the rebound. She just went right underneath her. You got to block her out, baby. You can't just look at her. Here comes Long again. The back door has been working for Gillum over there. I don't know if I wouldn't wear that sucker out. Garland's going to fire a three at the end of the quarter. No good. And Gray's going to sling one down, but it's going to just fall about 15 feet in front of her. So a long third quarter, a lot more fouls, but not as many as the last half, so that's a good thing. Your score 39-30, the Eagles lead. We're going to take a quick break during the quarter. We'll be back for the last quarter of action. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app. Available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day office.
All right, Summertown here with it, leading 39-30. Long with it up front. She's going to penetrate, kick over to the wing to Garland. Garland's going to pump fake, get into the lane. That one's going to be swatted away. And that's going to draw a foul on Summertown. Not sure who that one's on, but we'll see here shortly. That's going to be the 6th, I believe, team foul. That will be number 4 on Garland.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, Flintville with it. Hadley Campbell with a good steal there, front in the post. She's got a young lady riding her hip all the way down. I mean, you'd think at some point somebody would tell that girl that that's a foul. All 4 of her fouls have happened the exact same. To quote a fan of many teams, why don't you put a saddle on her?
That's going to
Here comes Frank to inbound.
6th team foul.
She's going to get it into Gillum, back to Franks. Frank's going to fire up a long 2, no good. Campbell's going to, hey, not bad. Campbell's going to jump up with Gray there, and Gray's going to tip it out of bounds. Long will be taking it out of bounds. And let's see if we get it off the quick inbounds. Here we go. Into Gillum. Gillum with a good move over. There's McConnell for 2. No good. Rimmed out. Oh, if we get a block out there. And Morris is going to be all alone. Here comes McConnell. He's going to jump up and try to block her and go into the wall and foul her. Morris is going to go to the line for 2. I mean, good effort, but, I mean, you didn't let her score. That's not a bad
Well,
thing.
the key now is you've got a 9-point lead. You've pretty much kept that through the quarter. The last thing you want is to give them breakout opportunities and make them have to come down. If they're going to score, that's fine, but make them have to do it in the half court.
Yep.
Because they're going to want to get out and run to try to cut into this thing.
Even if you put back 3 Eagles right there, you know, while we're down, just put them back here. You know, I mean, like, you know it's coming. They're going to get the ball out to Morris as fast as they can, and she's going to try to go score. I mean, you know that. The team's got to know that. The girls on the floor have got to know that. They've got to have seen that. Surely they know who the scorer is by now. Here comes Campbell. After the rebound, throws it ahead to Gillum. Gillum's going to bring it back out. Long's going to kick it over to Franks. Franks is going to fire a 3. No good. I don't know that I would. This is where Franks has to come back after that shot, and then Long's got to be there too. Like, you don't shoot the 3 and then watch it. You got to get back. They're going to call Morris with a double dribble. The past 3 times, like Adam said, the ball has went out to Morris on the outlet, and they've went to try to score Long. Franks to inbounds. Somebody's got to move. Ball goes into Busby. Busby ahead to Gillum. Gillum's going to go in against Gray and get it, and it's an and one. Nice play by Gillum with the hook shot. The running hook, made famous by Maddie Gillum. She's going to go to the line for one. And it's good. Nice job by Gillum there. I know she's breathing heavy. She's had a hard task this half. Morris to bring it up. Gillum's on her. Everybody's got to have their eye on the ball here. Gillum needs to stay with Morris. Good. Good defense. Good job by Long there to step out. Morris with it. Over the top to Gray. Going to be blocked by Franks. Franks is going to get called for a walk, and she did. She can just catch that ball and hold it for a second and not be in a hurry. She's good. It's not until you try to force your way out that it goes bad. Gillum's going to go get on Morris. Got to watch the goal here. Here we go. Ball in. Good job. Oh, and it
that will go
comes
to
back in
Summertown.
Francisco's face and hits
Nice
her.
job by Gillum.
Poor thing. It's going to go to Summertown. It's off Francisca. She might be a little bit confused
I
here.
don't think she's aware of that yet.
Yeah, it's Summertown ball. Take the ball out. Francisca might have been dazed a little bit. She got hit in the face there. Into Busby. Let's get the ball. Yep, there we go. I tell you, Edwards has stopped playing defense, and so has Gray completely. Like, they don't want to get another foul. Somebody's told them not to get a foul, and they've translated that to don't do anything on the defensive end. So, I mean, if we tack that, there's Campbell. A little late on the pass. You got to be way early with that pass, Tess. Really, really early. You got to throw it before she gets there. It's good to see him actually trying to score off of an inbounds play. That's a big thing. Boxing one is still in play. Francisca's with the ball, brings it up, pulls her thing. Up goes Gray. Morris is going to rebound. No good. Ball's going to be kicked out, and Franks is going to tip it, and Francisca's going to run her over, and it's going to go out of bounds. I think it's going to go to Flintville.
Yeah, I think it's going to stay on this end. Summertown's did a much better job on those screens to get her open on switching out and helping.
Yep.
You know, I've noticed too.
My thing is, you just got to, like, they've got to see that the kids have got to know what they're trying to do. I mean, it's not rocket science. Good pass by Morris. Good foul by Hallie there to save the two. Morris, as good a scorer as she is, she's equally as good a passer. She's made several passes this game that should have been easy layups that hasn't worked out for her, but she should have at least 7 or 8 assists as well.
Yeah, for sure.
She's an all-around good little ball player. I think in the right system, she might be pretty dominant. Nice shot there by Edwards. She makes her first, 42-31. Summertown's lead is 9. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, 11. I looked at that a little wrong. Edwards' second shot is up and good. Nice shot there by Edwards. Both teams with 17 fouls, so any foul will be the line in 1-and-1. Here comes Long. Francisco chasing. Long goes over to her left, brings it back. She's going to try to go around the screen. Edwards going to knock it loose. Busby's going to try to bulldoze around down there and lose the ball out of bounds. A lot of just catch and dribble as fast as we can. If they look, there's a lot of open bodies everywhere. If you've got 2 blue ones on you, that means there's a couple white ones open. Morris is going to get it. Gillum's going to get a jump ball there. Good job by Gillum to stay with it. If nothing else, Gillum's by far our best defensive player, without question. Somebody's got to help on the screen there. Campbell's going to step over. Don't worry about your foul now. Yep. I'm not sure where the foul happened. I think that Francisco fell into her, but they thought it was one of us, and now she'll go. This is I have to remember her name. I've only said 3 names, I think.
The one effective thing with the boxing one is Gillum got leveled with a screen right there, and then up top, and there was nobody up there to call out the screen.
And Hadley's playing cautiously because of the foul, so she's just stepping off of him, but she can still stand there with her hands up. There's no sin in that.
When you're in that box and you're the one guarding that one, you're on an island, and you're vulnerable to a lot of things.
Yeah, the first thing being a big fat screen to your backside.
Yes. Oh.
Campbell's going to get away with a walk and lose it there. Gillum's going to get it and get knocked over. And it's going to be 1-and-1 with Oh, what's the call here? He's calling this away. He's going to call the foul on who? I'm not sure what he's saying here. That should have been Gillum on the line, I believe.
He's going to call that on Gillum.
Okay. No, he's called it on Gillum. You're right.
And that's her fourth.
Yep. That's not good. She's the anchor of the box and one right now. Morris is going to go to the line. Or is that not? Yeah. Yeah, that is Morris. Okay. She's going to miss. Here comes Gillum. That's a foul on. That's got to be 5 on Pittinger.
I believe it's 4, but I may be wrong. Yeah.
Gillum's going to go to the line for 1 and 1. Somebody should have called Guinness Book World Records tonight for the fouls. We might be competing here for a middle school game. First shot's good by Gillum. Gillum does have 4. Pittinger does have 4 for the Flintville. Somebody's got to get back. I mean, clearly we're shooting, and they've got Francisca all the way back here. They could have just thrown it long. Got to know she's behind you. None of us knew there was a girl behind us. 44-33 is your score. Here comes Francisca getting away with a double dribble nearly. They're going to throw it, try to get to Morris. Gillum's going to tip it out. Nice job there by Gillum. Now they're overly forcing it to Morris, but maybe that's all they can do. Gillum Garden in. Jump shot's no good. Garland's going to get her 5th foul. Slapped her on the arm there.
That should be it for Garland.
If you just block out there, you don't have to worry about any of that. Just put a butt on her. The basketball gods gave us the ability to use a butt and not be called anything for it. And why we refuse to use it, I'll never know. Here comes Edwards to the line for a 1 and 1. Or for 2, I'm sorry. She was shooting. That's correct. First
Edwards
shot, that was
hit
good.
3 straight free throws. She's got a pretty stroke from the line,
Yep.
Guthrie.
She really does. She's got good balance.
Yeah.
Elbow stays good and tucked here.
Yep.
But she had a big first half. She's got timid this second half because of the foul trouble, but she looks like a pretty good little ball player.
Yeah.
Ball's going to come into Franks. Franks going to throw it ahead to Busby. Busby up 4-2, no good. Franks is going to get a rebound. Don't take the dribble there. And they're going to call a foul, which should be correct, and Franks should go to the line here. 4-2. Oh, for 1, I'm sorry. 1 and 1 still. Saying she got her with the body, which is correct. Franks to the line for 1 and 1, 44-35. If we could just stretch it out a little bit more. Good shot by Franks. All right, girls, let's see if you know there's one behind you now. We got Hallie and Tess at half court here. This would be a simple 2 if it was me. If we got the rebound, I'd just chunk it. Franks' second shot on the way, and it is good. Nice job by Franks there. Emerson Franks with a nice little shot. She's always had a good little jumper. Tess Long, Garden. Ball is going to go into Edwards, tipped out by Gillum. Nice job by Gillum.
I've noticed, too, that they've switched Gillum out of the box, off of the box
Yep.
as the one to kind of hopefully keep her from drawing her 5th and final foul.
Ball's going to try to go into Edwards, and it's not there. I'm not ashamed of a 2-3 right here. I mean, just pack it in. Tell them don't even leave the square. I guarantee you there hasn't been 8 points shot outside of the square made by Flintville. Gillum's going to get the rebound, try to get it out of there, and it's going to go back to Flintville. Flintville's going to, good job by Campbell. Campbell's going to cross her over and throw it ahead to Gillum. She's going to go up for 2 and get pushed from behind, and that's going to be 5 on her, and Gillum's going to be hurt. That was a pretty aggressive push from behind. Gillum's going to go down hard there.
If this was the NBA, Guthrie, that might be a flagrant breakaway 1.
That would be. You are
as
correct.
As they say. Pretty rough foul.
I'm hoping Gillum just got her air knocked out. Hopefully.
You're also very fortunate, Guthrie. If that happened 15 years ago, there wouldn't be that pad back there.
That is
on either side. They, of course, will. I always appreciate it. They were nice enough to finally put those pads around these walls after we already graduated.
Also, 15 years ago, if that would have happened, benches would have cleared.
You may be right.
Gillum has played an excellent game and been all over the floor all night. You hate to see that for her. Hoping she just got her wind knocked out. Coach Jean right there with her. I'm glad to see that. And she gets up under, of course, her own power, and she looks like she's breathing. She is nodding that she could maybe take the shot, but the sub has already happened.
Looks like we have got a flagrant.
And she will have to come out. Now, if it's a flagrant, Miller doesn't have to shoot the free throws. But since the sub happened, I guess maybe she does, because she did come in for Gillum there. So Miller to the line. Her shot is up, and it is no good. So they did call the flagrant. That means the Eagles will get the ball back after this shot as well. Gillum looking from up here at the bench. She looks like she's breathing okay and everything's all right. So we're happy for that. Big part of the team here. Miller misses her second shot. So the Eagles will inbound under the goal. Into Campbell. Campbell catches and throws it back out of bounds. I'm not sure what we was doing there. You can't, like, Tess has got to be coming in this way if we're going to do that. Francisco got it. We need to be in a 2-3 here, I would think. Long shot up, no good. Campbell's going to come out with it. And she's going to get a little pushing off there, but gets away with it. Here comes Campbell over to Long, and Long's going to lose it out of bounds. I will say there's been some bright spots in this game that haven't been there the first 8. Now, I don't know if that's because of or the first several. I don't know if that's because of our opponent or because we're learning, but I would like to think that we're learning. Gray's going to fire up nothing there. It's going to be tipped and go out of bounds off Flintville.
Well, the two things that really jumped out for me, Guthrie, one's the free throw shooting. I mean, I think has improved a ton.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Also, I was really impressed with Tess Long, her ability to get to the rim. She was really a big spot there right after half.
If we can get rid of her turnovers, and keep her under control when she passes.
Well, she handles the ball well.
She does.
The thing about it is she gets going too fast.
She gets going fast, and she doesn't really see a play as it's developing yet, and she will.
And you notice the backdoor cut that Gillum had earlier that she hit. When she slows down and sees, she's got great floor vision. It's just going to take time for her.
Good job by Miller to get the rebound there, and she's going to dribble. She's going to throw it out of bounds. Gillum is back in the game.
That's good.
Good to see that. And she looks like she's running, which is good. And if I know Gillum, and I do, she did not want to stay on the bench at all.
They are back into a straight man-to-man.
Morris going to fire up and miss. She's going to get her own rebound. Miller's going to have to block out there if she wants to over the back call. She can't just reach up. Gillum's going to lose it off of her foot with Morris guarding. It's going to go to Flintville. I'm with Will here. We are up, girls. There's no need to be in a hurry. I mean, just if you can walk it up, it's just fine. If they foul you, go to the line. So, I mean, that's just fine, too. Morris with it. Franks is going to foul her. She's ran that underneath play there and handed it off to her 17 times tonight. All you need to do is the person guarding the ball, instead of standing looking at the other end of the floor, just stand on the baseline and don't let her have it. I mean, just smart basketball that somebody needs to be telling them about. Shot by Morris is up, no good. Morris looks a little frustrated. I can understand that. She's had a big night, though. Second shot is on the way, and it's going to be no good as well.
Well, and if you're the victim, as I like to say, of the boxing one,
Miller's going to get it and throw it away. Morris is going to get it and score the layup off of Miller's pass. Threw it away to her. Gillum's going to lose it to Francisco from Campbell's bad pass. Frank's guarding Morris. They're going to throw it into Edwards. She's going to double dribble. Yep. Again, she's just lowering her shoulder and trying to bulldoze. Just keep your feet still and let her run you over. Some kind of timeout, I think, is being called. Coach not liking, maybe he didn't hear her. I'm not sure or what. I didn't hear her either, but I've got headset on. But we'll take a break with them. 46-37, your Eagles lead with 1 minute, 9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances, Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately,
All right, we're back. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go. If we can hold out here, let them foul us enough. There we go. There's a foul by Francisca. That's probably not that many on her. Gillum's going to go the line here.
That's her third.
Right now, you need to be thinking Gillum, Franks, and Campbell need to get the ball if they're going to be fouled. So let's try to get the ball to those young ladies and let them be fouled. They've shot the ball well from the free throw line tonight. Gillum's first shot is up and no good. I've jinxed her there.
And, if you're Summertown, I don't know if you don't press here, but back off. Basically.
Yeah, just enough to maybe cause a little chaos.
Slow them to cause them to have to slow down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a minute left. Make them have to work to get the ball up the court.
Second shot by Gillum's good.
And don't foul.
Yeah.
Don't foul.
Yeah, don't foul. Just let the clock run, girls. Here comes Francisco. Just hands up, play defense. All you got to do. Don't reach, hands up. Morris going to lose it out of bounds.
That was a nice job.
He's going to keep that here. I think Morris might have lost that one. He got lucky there.
We did a good job of sliding our feet right there.
Just don't reach. Just move. Defense is not reaching. Ball's going to go into Francisco. Back to Morris for the three. Air ball. Miller's going to lose it but be stepped on the line. She might have been pushed there a little bit. It's going to go to blue ball. We've got the the parents telling the girls what to do here, and I think they might have been confused. It was blue ball, and Morris is going to get it and score two. Miller's going to inbound to Franks. Franks is going to go around her. She's going to call a block. I thought she did a pretty good job setting her feet, actually, there.
Yeah.
Now, Emerson didn't run right over her, so. But as of all the defensive fouls, that was the one that I would have not agreed with for Flintville. The rest have been pretty obvious, but that one was actually a good effort to set her feet. Franks is going to go to the line for two now. 36 seconds to go. 47-39. We might have jinxed them all together, Adam.
Yeah, I don't think we've hit a free throw since I mentioned that.
Yeah, now the three girls that we've said are the shooters have missed a couple. Now Gillum did her second. Franks rimmed out the first, and her second's on the way. Second's up, and it's rimmed out as well. Miller's going to get the rebound. Good job by Maggie Miller for a big rebound there. Pulled those sneak around back door there. She'll go to the line for two. Nice job.
Going to be her fourth.
I'm very proud of Hallie Busby right here. She noticed that Francisco's back, and she backed up further than her. That's very good. Miller's going to miss her free throw. That's three in a row for her. Back iron there. Need this one, that would be good. All that effort's for nothing if you can't make them. 4 shots up and no good. It rims out. Rebound's going to go to Campbell, and she's going to lose it out of bounds thanks to Edwards, but good job by Campbell there. Yeah, face up right here on her, Emerson. Face her. Get your body on the other side, baby. Edwards going to inbound. It's going to go to Morris. Just put enough pressure on her to make her dribble extra. She's going to go down and fire up a crazy shot. Busby's going to, instead of catching it, tip it out of bounds.
And that was a nice job by Campbell.
Yep.
And she cut the baseline off, stood firm, hands up, forced an awful shot. That's what you got to do.
When somebody comes at you out of control like that, it's really easy for a referee to make a call. You just got to give him a reason to.
Yep.
Morris going to get it, and we're going to foul. Franks is going to foul. I mean, it's the same play the whole game. She goes right underneath, catches the ball, and shoots it. And we fouled them 14 times. Edwards does it on the other side. She does a spin and roll in every time, but they haven't got it to her. Morris going to go to the line for her first shot here. 47-39, 22 seconds to go. The one thing you didn't want to do was stop the clock here. You just want the clock to run. Hands up. I mean, if they beat you, or if they score 8 points in 20 seconds, then they've earned it. Just hands up and then protect the ball. Second shot up, and it's good. Going to get a timeout from Flintville. He's going to get a 30, but we'll take a break with him. 47-40. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We're also
All right, we're back. 22 seconds, or AKA 1 more hour to go in the game. Frankston inbounds to Gillum. If we can just be smart here, just be smart, let them foul you, and we threw it out. 47-40. Girls, don't give this game away. Be smart. There's several girls I've coached out here that I know are smart. All they have to do is be smart. Into Morris. Campbell, good job. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice move.
Nice reverse there by Morris. 9 seconds. You don't even hardly have to throw the ball in. Don't force it. Into Gillum. Just hold the ball, babe. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Just hold the ball. All you have to do is hold the ball. They couldn't get you for 10 seconds, and they couldn't get you on the foul. Well, 47-42 is your final. The Eagles do get a win. And like we said earlier, it's not the prettiest thing, but a win's a win. You just hope that somebody grew somewhere in this game. Where do we play next? I think we have...
I believe we've got Lewis County,
yep, that's
correct? Tomorrow night here.
Yep, Lewis County tomorrow night here. We got the boys up here that's going to take the call over from Adam and myself. We appreciate you joining us. Again, we pulled that one out after taking a big deficit at the beginning, 8-0, and we come back and fight our way to the top through a lot of fouls, literally. Now it's on the boys' action. We'll take a break and let the boys get warmed up here. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
And Summertown. Excellent placement there from number 3, Ansley Burleson. Ansley Burleson puts it down. Nancy Burleson comes right back. Two rivals taking their big swings. One blocked. A chance for Burleson. She puts it home.
Just that right now she's not hitting on the left side, which is her natural area.
Weathers had that dug out by Brazier. Burleson again. Set from Kelly. And Burleson again. There's Burleson with her 11th kill for 3.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as
And you're looking live from atop of the Eagles' nest for the night's nightcap, as your Eagles of Summertown take on the Bobcats of Flintville. I'm your play-by-play guy, Austin Yarbrough, and alongside me is my right-hand man, Jordan Tucker. Jordan, how we doing tonight?
Doing good, Austin. How are you doing, buddy?
Man, I can't complain, man. Just another great night for basketball.
Yeah, ready to watch the Eagles play here.
That's right. Eagles have gotten back on track, winning 2 in a row, wins over Christ Life and Mount Pleasant last week. Last Thursday night, the Eagles defeated Mount Pleasant 57-42, making them now 4-2 in the season, Jordan.
Yeah, that was a good victory for the Eagles. Got outplayed fast, hit some good shots early. Defense played well, had a lot of turnovers, forced a lot of turnovers. Got baskets off those turnovers, and it was a good win.
That's
good
right.
Win for the Eagles.
That's right. And, the Eagles had 3 different guys scoring double digits the other night. Mason Bryant led the way with 19 points. He knocked down 4 threes.
Yeah, great shooting night from Mason.
And Max Dillard had 14. John Kobe Stanley had 11. And, that's nice when 3 out of your 5 starters can get double digits.
For sure. Hopefully we see that tonight.
Yeah, hopefully. And, the offense really seems to be clicking here over these past few games, so hopefully we can keep it going.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle against Richland and Wayne County, but seems like they got some things figured out, and hopefully keep that momentum rolling tonight and into tomorrow night against Lewis County.
That's right. And, the Eagles faced Flintville here a couple of weeks ago. They won 49-5. And in that game, the Eagles came out early in their famous full court and really pressed them really good and forced the Bobcats to turn it over a lot. And, they had the lead 22-3 after the first quarter.
Yeah, that was first game of the season. Coach Woods was running his 5-in, 5-out. And we saw the starters for a little while. I think after halftime they didn't really play.
Yeah.
So we got to see a lot of the younger guys.
Yeah.
And everybody played well that night. Hopefully we'll see that again.
Yeah, it seems like, the Bobcats just never really got in rhythm there early on after, getting all those turnovers and Eagles capitalizing on it. So.
Yeah, so I expect to see that same full court press tonight, put some pressure on them, force some turnovers, get some easy baskets, and let's run away with this one just like the last one.
That's right. So your starting lineup for the Eagles is number 2, Ryder Blackwood, number 13, Max Dillard, number 14, John Kobe Stanley, number 15, Jack Hallmark, and number 32, Mason Bryant.
Yeah, and your starters for the Bobcats tonight, you've got number 3, Trevor Murphy, number 12, Roy Swing, number 45, Carson Taylor, number 1, Luke Bloxham, and number 50, Kobe Whaley. Bobcats are coached by Trent Boyett and assistant coach Tyler Jean. And Austin, if that last name sounds familiar, he is the brother of the Lady Eagles basketball coach, Jeremy Jean. So a little Summertown connection there.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. John Kobe Stanley wins the tip. So now we're underway. Mason Bryant's got it. He's going to dribble to his right. He's going to throw it over to Hallmark. Hallmark's going to drive. He's going to kick it to Ryder. So the Eagles moving the ball around here early on, trying to find a good open shot, trying to get it down low here. So Bryant dribbles to his right. He's going to give it to Max. Max power dribbles down low. He goes up. That's no good. John Kobe Stanley with the rebound. He's going to kick it to Hallmark. Hallmark for 3, and that's off the mark. Max goes up, and he's going to lose possession of it, and it's going to go over to the Bobcats. So good job early on here by the Eagles getting good ball movement.
Yeah. Got some open looks. Just got to capitalize.
So Eagles now in the full court pressure here. That ball's tipped by Ryder. Max is going to save it, but he's going to give it over to the Bobcats.
Looks like blocks them with the ball.
They're going to rotate around. That ball's going to be tipped. And that shot goes up, and that's off the mark by Murphy. Battle for the board, and Bryant's going to come up with it. Bryant's pushing it down court. He's going to drive. He's going to go up. He's going to be fouled. And Mason Bryant's going to go to the line for 2.
And they're going to get number 10, Roy Swing. That'll be his first of the game. Team first.
So Bryant's going to the line for 2. He's going to take a couple dribbles. He's going to spin it around. His first shot goes up, and that's off the mark. So here's the second free throw by Bryant. He spins it around. His shot goes up, and that one's good. So the Eagles now lead 1-0. And that ball's tipped. Ryder's got it. He's going to go up with it, and that's good. Ooh, this pressure, man. You got to love it by the Eagles here. And Hallmark steals it. Hallmark's going to go up. That one's off the mark. And that's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be Bobcats' ball.
Hallmark just took that ball away.
He just stole it, baby. Ball's being pressured. Max tips it. And now the Bobcats are going to push it down court. And that layup's going to be off the mark. And John Kobe Stanley comes up with the rebound. Hallmark's now going to push it. And he's going to kick it over to Ryder. Ryder's going to drive to the baseline. He's going to give it down low to John Kobe. That's a good look. And that's good for John Kobe Stanley for 2. And that ball's going to be stolen by Max. Hallmark's got it now. He's going to go a little layup. That's off the mark. And a fight for it, and that's going to be Bobcats' ball. Ooh, man. Eagles are doing a really good job in this full court press.
Yeah, the Bobcats are having a hard time handling it so far.
So Taylor's going to inbound it. Murphy's going to heave it up, but it's going to be stolen by Max. Ryder's now got it. Ryder's going to dribble to his right. He's going to give it down low to John Kobe Stanley. John Kobe Stanley's going to go up, and he's going to be fouled. So John Kobe Stanley, he's going to go to the line for 2, Jordan.
It looks like they're going to get number 50, Kobe Whaley, be his first of the game.
So John Kobe's first attempt goes up, and that's good. And the second attempt for John Kobe is off the mark, but rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's going to go up. His shot is good. Mason Bryant for 2. Eagles do a good job once again pressing. And the Bobcats are going to get it past half court. And they're going to drive with it. His layup goes up, and that's good.
Kobe Whaley.
By Whaley. So the Bobcats get on the board.
You think when he shoots, he yells, Kobe?
I would. John Kobe for 2. Good look by Ryder Blackwood.
Yeah, if that was my name, I would for sure.
And Bobcats are going to get it past half court. They're going to drive with it. They're going to get it back down low to him. He's going to shoot it. That's off the mark. And looks like Max Diller's going to be fouled. Jordan, who are they going to call that foul on?
45, Carson Taylor. Looks like we got number 13 into the game. It's going to be Caleb Carpenter.
You think he does some carpentry work on the side? So good movement here by the Eagles. Down low to Max. Max goes up. Max Dillard for 2. And Mason Bryant's going to pressure. They got him in the corner. Oh, look at this. Look at this pressure. And that pass is going to be incomplete. And it's going to be Eagles' ball.
Coach Boyd over there is telling him, hey, reverse the ball, swing it back to the other side. You don't have to force it. So we'll see if they take some advice, settle down a little bit.
So
this pressure's causing some issues.
A little. So Bryant's going to drive. He's going to give it down low to John Kobe. John Kobe Stanley's going to walk with it. But I bet we pressure right here, Jordan. And we do. Oh, a little behind the back there. And
And he walked.
Well. Carpenter going to walk with it. So it's going to be Eagles ball once again. And checking in for the Eagles is going to be Landon Holt for Mason. Nope, for John Colby Stanley. So Ryder's now got it at the wing. Gives it over to Bryant. Bryant swings it around to Hall. Down low to Holt. Now to Max. Max goes up, and that's going to be off the mark. That's going to be rebounded by Carpenter.
Gives it to Blocks as he brings it up the floor and gives it over to Whaley.
They're going to rotate it around here, see if they get something going. That shot goes up, and it's going to be off the mark. Fight for the board. Who's going to come up with it? The Eagles are going to come up with it. Ryder's up down court. He's going to go up for the layup. And that's good by Ryder Blackwood. Woo. And Ryder steals it. Ryder gives it to Bryant. Bryant's going to shoot it. That's going to be off the mark. Hallmark with the rebound. He's going to give it out to Holt. Holt's going to give it over to the corner to Ryder. Ryder for three. It is good. Ryder Blackwood for three. So the Eagles lead 17-2.
And it looks like we're going to get a timeout by Flintville.
All right, so timeout by the Bobcats. Your Summertown Eagles lead 17-2 with 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
And welcome back to God's Country, Summertown, Tennessee. The Bobcats are going to bring it up court. Hallmark's going to pressure the ball. And Max Diller's going to steal it. He's going to give it to Bryant. Bryant's going to bring it up court. He's going to drive with it. He's going to try to go coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled. Who's that foul going to be on, Jordan?
Number 1. Looks like it's going to be on Luke Bloxham.
Oh, Bloxham on the foul. So Mason Bryant is going to the line. His first attempt is up, and it's good.
End of the game for the Bobcats. It's going to be Jake Gully. Going to give Bloxham a break.
Bryant's second free throw is good. And the Eagles are going to get out of the press here. Murphy's going to bring it up here for the Bobcats. They get it down low. That shot goes up. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Who's going to come up with it? It's a battle. Who's got it? They're going to blow the whistle. And it's going to be a jump ball.
It's going to stay with the Bobcats here. It's a nice effort there by Gully coming into the game, getting involved real quick.
And he's having trouble getting the ball in. It's going to be tipped around. Bryant's got it. Bryant's going to push it up to Ryder. Ryder's going to bring it back out. And Ryder Blackwood's going to double dribble. So it's going to go back over to the Bobcats. So Murphy's got it. Murphy's going to drive with it. He's going to go in the lane. And it's going to be blocked. And Bobcats going to be called for the foul?
Yeah, I believe they're going to get Carpenter. That was a nice play by Landon Holt to get that block. Ryder grabbed the rebound and then was fouled.
And that was smart there by Ryder to knock it out, to keep possession of it. And that ball is going to be stolen. Bobcats are going to push it down court. And he's going to go up, and that's going to be good by swing So now there's 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Ryder's going to kick it over to Hallmark. Hallmark's going to lob it over to Bryant. Now Ryder in the corner. Ryder for 3, and that's off the mark. Fight for the board. Who's going to come up with another battle? Ryder's got it. 20 seconds remaining here in the first.
I believe Coach Woods is telling them to slow it down. Let's take the last shot.
And Max has got it. And they're going to take a deep breath. 6 seconds remaining. Let's see if the Eagles can get a good shot here. There's 2 seconds. There's 1 second. Hallmark for 3, and it's off the mark. So at the end of the first quarter, your Summertown Eagles lead 19-4 over Flintville Bobcats. Jordan, what's your takeaways here in the first quarter?
Well, I think the press really gave them some issues, and we forced some turnovers, got some good looks. Ryder hit a deep ball from 3, so got to keep this pressure up, and I think we'll be successful.
That's right, Jordan. So we're going to take a break. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on Egg Sports Network.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Welcome back to Summertown, Tennessee. And ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday night, high school basketball is going to start up. Jordan, can you believe that?
I can. It's been a long time coming. I'm ready for it to get started.
That's right. The Lady Eagles and the Eagles are traveling to Wayne County Thursday night, so be sure to tune in for that one, folks. So, Jordan, who we got in the game here for the Eagles?
Looks like we got John Colby Stanley, Jake Pettis, Foster Paley, Knox Springer, and who's the other one? Looks like Hayden Lindsay.
All right, well, Murphy scored 2 there for the Bobcats. Foster's got it. He's going to give it to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to give it over to Springer. Now over to Foster. Foster down low to Jake Pettis. Jake Pettis over to Foster. Foster for 3. It's good. So Murphy's got it for the Bobcats. That 3 goes up, and that one's off the mark. John Colby Stanley with a big rebound, but he's just going to throw it right at the Eagles.
Somebody's going to take it out.
So Bobcats inbound it. His floater goes up. Ooh, they're going to call a foul.
They're going to get Knox Springer.
So going to the line for the Bobcats is Murphy. He spins it around. His first attempt is up, and it's off the mark. Second attempt is good. And the Eagles are going to push it down court quick. Lindsay's got it. Over to Knox. Knox is going to give it over to John Colby. It's going to be tipped around. Pettis comes up with it. Now Pettis has got it. He's going to give it to Paley. Now back to Pettis. Pettis gives it down low, and that's going to be tipped around. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Flintville's ball. And looks like the Eagles are going to go back to a little pressing here, Jordan.
Yeah, that's what was working in the first quarter. We ain't got a basket yet, so.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
And Foster Paley's going to come up with it. And then is John Colby going to be fouled there?
I believe so. John Colby's got to pick that ball up and stop with it and collect himself. He almost committed a turnover if he wouldn't have gotten fouled.
So Springer's going to inbound it. Foster Paley's got it. Coach Woods gives him a play call. Let's see what he's got drawn up here. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to go over to Paley. Now over to Jake Pettis. Jake Pettis is going to dribble once. He's going to give it back. Lindsey's got it now in the corner. John Colby's got it. Good ball movement by the Eagles here. Jump shot by Paley is off to Mark, and it's going to be rebounded and then stolen by Knox. So the Eagles are going to settle it back down here. Paley's going to drive it. Going to give it to John Colby. Back to Paley. Paley for three, and that one's off to Mark. Bobcats come up with it, but they're going to fumble it around, but they get possession of it. He's going to drive in, and it's good. Murphy for two for the Bobcats. And Knox Springs going to push it up court. Oh, good look. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but it ended up working out for him. And John Colby Stanley is going to be fouled.
I want to line for two shots there.
I want to say he meant to do that.
I think so.
Because that was smooth. So that was a good look there.
Foul was going to be on Trevor Feltman. That's his first. Team 7th, so the Eagles will be in the bonus the rest of the half.
And John Colby Stanley's first attempt is no good. So it looks like the Eagles are bringing several guys back into the game. Hayden Lindsey and Foster Paley come out. And Jake Pettis.
So Hallmark Bryant and Ryder Blackwood are back into the game for the Eagles.
And John Colby's second free throw attempt is good.
Max Dillard will re-enter for John Colby. Give him a little bit of a breather.
So here's the pressure once again by the Eagles. And good job by Flintville getting it across court. They're going to drive with it and going to be fouled. So the Bobcats are going to go to the line for two.
Foul's going to be on Max Dillard.
So Fleetman going to the line. His first attempt is off. And his second attempt is good. And the Eagles are going to push it. Oh, and he heaves it down court to Hallmark. Hallmark goes up, and that's good. Whew. Ooh, and Mason Bryan is going to be called for the foul. So Murphy's going to bring it up, and Murphy's going to walk with it. So Mason Bryant's going to inbound it for the Eagles. Looks like he's going to give it over to Ryder. He's going to rotate it around. Bryant's going to drive. He's going to kick it over to Knox. Knox is going to drive. He's going to give it to Max. Good look there by Knox, and Max Dillard goes up for two. And the Bobcats are going to get it across half court. And that jump shot is off the mark. And they get their own rebound. That shot goes up. And that's no good. Fight for the board. It's going to be Eagles ball.
The Eagles got to do a better job of boxing out and grabbing some of these defensive rebounds. But Flintville's playing a much better game than they did the first time we saw them. They've already doubled their team total from that first game.
Yeah, they've improved.
That's going to be a travel on Knox Springer. Get the ball back to Flintville. Into the game, going to be number 12, Jake Gully. He's going to come in to replace Kobe Whaley.
And Carpenter's going to inbound it here for the Bobcats. They're going to try to push it up court, and he's going to be fouled. Mason Bryant's going to be, is that going to be his second foul?
That'll be his second. Team fourth.
Well, Flintville's doing a little bit of better job, breaking this press here.
Yeah, they've handled it, a lot better this second quarter than they did the first quarter and, for the most part, the first game. So
Murphy's got it for the Bobcats. He's going to be pressured by Ryder and Bryant. And Bryant steals it. Ryder gets it. He's going to go up for the layup, and it's good. Ryder Blackwood for 2. Murphy picks up his dribble. He's trying to find somebody. Bryant steals it, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So with a minute 49 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, Summertown Eagles lead 29-10. The Bobcats bring it up court here. And that shot goes up and it's off the mark. Mason Bryant's going to rebound it. He's going to push it. He's flying. There he goes. And it's off the mark, but rebounded by John Colby Stanley. That's going to be blocked. And the Bobcats come up with it. And then Bryant tips it out of bounds.
Got Carson Taylor back into the game.
And
he'll take Carpenter's spot, give him a breather.
And he's going to inbound it. Swing brings it up.
He's going to be fouled by Ryder Blackwood.
Taylor inbounds it. He's going to give it to the corner. That shot goes up, and that's off the mark.
Get
Got a 1-and-1.
I think so. I think they're going to get Roy Swing for going over the back there. That'll be his second.
So Max Dillard's going to go on the line for the Eagles, 1-and-1. Max takes a deep breath. Takes a couple dribbles, spins it around. Free throw goes up, and it's good. Here's the second attempt for Max. The second attempt goes up and goes in and out. And the Bobcats are going to get the rebound. They're going to push it up. And there's a scuffle for it. And Hallmark's got it. And he's got an easy layup. Jack Hallmark for 2. So a minute remaining here in the second quarter. Your Eagles lead 32-10. And Mason Bryant's going to steal it again. There he goes. There's the layup. He's going to be fouled. But his shot's off the mark. So Mason Bryant's going to go to the line for 2.
Be the second on Feltman.
Mason's first attempt is off the mark.
Carpenter will come back into the game. He's going to take Feltman's spot. Give him a breather this last 49 seconds of the first half.
And here's Bryant. Second attempt. It's up. And it's in and out. But John Colby Stanley with the big rebound. And he's going to be fouled by Carpenter. That was a nice rebound there by John Colby.
Carpenter put him in a chokehold.
He sure did.
So that's his third foul of the game. Wouldn't be surprised if they get him right back off the floor.
He must got some carpentry work to do, and he needs to get out of here. So John Colby's first attempt's no good.
We got a new 4 on the floor for the Eagles. Landon Holt, Jake Pettis, Foster Paley, and Knox Springer.
John Colby's second attempt's up. And that's no good. The Bobcats are going to bring it up. There's 40 seconds remaining. There's a 3. And that's off the mark. And Jake Pettis with the big board. And he's going to be physical down there. And they're going to say it's a jump ball?
Jump ball, yep. Flintville ball. So into the game will be Hayden Lindsay. He'll take John Colby Stanley's place.
There's a floater. That's off the mark. But the Bobcats are going to get a rebound. And Landon Holt's going to come up with the rebound. Lindsay's got it. He's pushing up to Foster. Foster goes up, And it's good.
Nice jump stop there by Foster Paley.
Yeah, that was
Let the
beautiful.
guy fly by him, and then he had to easy look at the basket.
So now there is 10 seconds remaining here. Bobcats are going to hold for the last shot, it looks like, but Knox Springer there on the pressure. He's still pressuring. Ball goes up. And the Bobcats are going to remain it. 1 second. Shot goes up, and it's off the mark. So your Summertown Eagles lead 34-10 over the Flintville Bobcats. Jordan, what did you think about the first half here?
I thought the Eagles played hard. Flintville was putting up a lot better fight than they did the first game we played them. Of course, we figured they would. Everybody improves after the first game, but Eagles are playing hard. Defense is proving to be tough for Flintville, and it's leading to some easy baskets for the Eagles.
Yeah, and once again, Eagles are doing a great job, full court pressing and just forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I look for some of the younger guys to get some minutes in the second half, knowing we play tomorrow night against Lewis County. So we'll see what happens there, but I think we'll see some of the younger guys get some good minutes here.
That's all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on X Sports Network.
The best I remember about the field, John Cook was the one that kind of designed the way it faced.
Back then, most everybody had the skin infield.
We had the sand infield.
It was dirt infield. It wasn't grass infield then.
And grass on the infield, we didn't even know what that was. If we played at a field that had grass, we was like amazed.
We played on a dirt infield, so you didn't have grass infield at the time.
Had to drag the whole thing to get it smoothed out, ready to go. It was a little bit more difficult on rainy days to get it ready to play on. We've done everything from spread sawdust to actually burning the field off to try to dry it up.
Rainy games and stuff, we'd burn it off sometimes.
No, you did not pay to get in ball games at that time.
Dirt infield, obviously. Post in the outfield, the foul pole was maybe 5 feet high. You couldn't tell if it was an actual foul ball or fair ball.
I remember the old chain link fences and old wooden posts with holes in them from the woodpeckers and things that got in them.
I do remember Larry going back in center field, making a catch and flipping plumb over the fence.
One of our region tournaments, it's on one of the videos, Larry Parrott goes to catch a ball in center field and literally flips over the fence, but the fence is already halfway down. When he hit the fence just laid down because it was already halfway down.
I mean, Larry made some great catches in his career, was a great player, great center fielder, but that was one that I'll never forget.
I remember we sat on the first base side where the pine trees was on that side, so that's the side we always sat on and warmed up in, and our dugout was in the pines.
There were no dugouts. The visitors was just a bench. And we actually set up in pine trees, on the hill there where there was pine trees. And we would just our buddies would come sit with us, so there was really not a dugout. We just stood over there, around the pine trees.
Yeah, there was an old building, old T&I building that was set down there for the longest. Then we finally got it tore down.
Again, the old building that was out right beside, it was just a rundown building that needed to be tore down a long time before it ever was.
The agriculture building, I think it was, and I think they've had a haunted house and stuff in. The pigeons used to stay on the building out there, and finally they tore it down, and now that's where the new field house is.
And the old building out there, there's no telling how many balls was on top of that building when they tore it down.
In left field, there was actually a hill.
Out here, I can remember there was a hump in left field.
Had a big drop off in left field.
I remember, if you got somebody out there that wasn't very tall and they were standing on the bottom side of the hill, if you were at home plate, you could see them from about, the knees up.
And when we had opponents come up, course, they ain't been here. Well, if somebody hit a fly ball when you went you went down.
We actually won a ball game one time because I don't think that was the senior year, but somebody hit a fly ball to left field, and the left fielder for the other team should have caught it. Well, he tripped on the hill as he was coming down the hill.
But the field was a lot different. A lot of people always kind of picked at it and made fun of it when they'd come in from bigger towns and things. But they just had a hard time playing on it, and it was just a spot that was home to us.
After we won the state championship, a lot of money started coming in to getting poured into the field.
Excuse me, McGaughan stolen away by Pig, and Pig's going to get the dunk on the other end. Weston Pig elevates and throws it down. He's got 9 points, and the nest is going crazy. I was not prepared for that. Wow. This place is buzzing. No one saw that one coming at all.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Serve the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet
Welcome back to Summertown, Tennessee, as the Summertown Eagles lead 34-10 over Flintville Bobcats. Jordan, why don't you give us the first half stats?
All right, the Eagles were led by Ryder Blackwood. He had 9 points in the first half. Max Dillard had 5. John Colby Stanley had 5. Jack Hallmark had 4. Mason Bryant had 6. And Foster Paley had 5. Flintville, they were led by Trevor Murphy. He had 5. Roy Swing had 2. Kobe Whaley had 2. And Trevor Feltman had 1.
That's some good stats right there, Jordan.
Yes, sir.
While we got a minute, I'm going to give a big happy birthday shout out to Addie Campbell. She turned to 18 years old today, Jordan.
Happy birthday, Addie.
Yep, big old happy birthday to her. So, what do you expect here second half?
Like we said in the first half, I expect the starters to come in, play a few minutes, get some quick baskets. And,
well, Jordan, I think you're wrong because the starters aren't in. So,
what do I know?
I don't know. I don't know if you.
So what I meant to say is we're going to see the second team come in, get some quick baskets, and then see some of the younger guys step in for them.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see any. It
looks like we got
here.
Jake Pettis, Hayden Lindsay, Knox Springer, Foster Paley, and Landon Holt.
Let's see if Foster Paley can hit a couple of threes here. I mean, he's already got 5 points coming off the bench. He could easily get double figures here.
Yeah, I'd like to see Knox Springer shoot some too.
I would too.
He's a sixth grader, but he's got a great shot.
And man, he's done a good job getting a couple assists here early on. So Lindsay's got it. Oh, Foster's in the corner. He's going to give it down low to Holt. Holt's going to kick it out to Lindsay.
There he is.
Oh, and he's going to walk with it. He was a little hesitant. I would like to see him pull that.
Yeah, I would too.
Because, man, he's got a smooth stroke on him to be a sixth grader.
Yeah, there's been twice tonight where I thought he had a good open look and he decided to dribble instead, but that shot will come.
Oh, Hayden Lindsay on the steal. He's going to go. Look at that speed. That layup's good.
Nice move there by Hayden Lindsay.
4-2. And Bobcats going to drive. And they're going to call a foul. Who's that going to be on, Jordan? Is that Foster?
I believe so.
So the Bobcats are going to inbound it. Hayden Lindsay's pressuring the ball. And the floater goes up, and that's no good. Knox Springer with a big rebound.
Yeah, I think Landon Holt got a hand on that ball.
Knox brings it up. He's going to pull it back out. Foster Paley with the jump shot, and that's off the mark. Jake Pettis. Nope, that was Knox. Knox getting in there being physical, saying, I want that ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Going to go back to Flintville.
And this second group's got a little energy to them, Jordan.
They do. Love to see it.
I mean, look at this pressure here. And the floater goes up. That's off the mark. Knox Springer with the board. He's going to push it up. He's going to lob it over to Pettis. Pettis goes up. Jake Pettis for 2. And that shot's off the mark. Landon Holt with the rebound. Hayden Lindsay's going to push it now. He's got his eyes up. He's going to give it to Jake Pettis. Jake Pettis goes up, and he's going to be fouled. And Jake Pettis is going to go to the line for 2 for the Summertown Eagles.
We're going to get Trevor Murphy for that foul. That'll be his first of the game. Jake Pettis to the line for 2 shots.
His first one goes up, and it's no good. Looks like Carpenter's going to come back in the game for Flintville. And Jake Pettis, second free throw. He's going to spin it around. His shot goes up, and that's good. Did he bank that in?
I believe he did.
I didn't know the bank was open this late. It's 8:30. But I'll take it. And we got a foul. Who's that foul going to be on, Jordan?
It was 21, Knox Springer. That'll be his second.
All right. Murphy's going to inbound it for the Bobcats. Bobcats are moving the ball around.
I think blocks him, yep. Double dribble there.
Blocks and double dribble. So now the Eagles are going to gain possession of it. Knox Springer's going to inbound it to Foster Paley. Foster Paley's going to bring it up. He's got something set up. Coach Woods is over there yelling something. They're going to rotate it around. Lindsay's got it. Lindsay back to Foster. Now Knox has got it. Knox has got a screen. He's going to give it over to Holt. Holt gives it over to Foster. Foster's going to be fouled.
Going to be blocks him.
And Bloxham's going to come out.
Into the game will be Kobe Whaley, number 50.
Oh, Landon Holt. Good. Yeah, Landon Holt for 3, baby.
It's a nice shot by Holt. I didn't know he had that in him.
I didn't know he had that kind of range, but I love it.
Yeah.
I thought he was more of a mid-range guy. Oh, and Jake Pettis is going to steal it. Now they're going to fight for it. Jake Pettis is going to hang on for dear life, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Going to stay with the Eagles.
So Lindsey's got it. He's going to bring it across half court. He's going to give it to Knox. Now Foster's got it. They're going to rotate it around. Oh, Knox, jump shot, no good. Jake Pettis on the rebound. Jake Pettis going to kick it out to Foster. Foster wanted it, and he's going to give it to Holt. Knox Springer for 3, and that one's off the mark. Jake Pettis with another rebound. He's going to kick it out to Foster. Foster for 3, and that's off the mark. And the Bobcats are going to get possession of it. They're going to push it up, and Knox Springer intercepts it, and he's going to bring it up. And he's going to throw it to Pettis. Ooh, and Pettis is going to get pushed.
Be on Kobe Whaley, his second of the game.
So Holt's going to inbound it. He gives it to Lindsey. Now Foster's got it. And he's going to give it over. Now they're just going to rotate it around. Hayden Lindsey for 3, and that's good. Hayden Lindsey for 3.
Good ball movement led to an open shot.
Ooh, Knox Springer's going to be called for a foul. God, is that going to be his 3rd, I believe?
It is.
Swing's going to inbound it for the Bobcats. Landon Holt tips it. He steals it. He's going to go to the basket, and Landon Holt for 2. Good job there by Landon Holt.
It was. That was a nice play, nice finish.
Yeah. Good job getting possession of the ball and getting down court. And Knox Springer. That's going to be his 4th of the ball game.
Got to do a better job moving his feet and not reaching for the ball. He'll learn. Like we said, he's young.
He's young. He's all jacked up, energized, and he's getting a little carried away.
So Coach Woods is going to leave him in the game.
And that 3's up, and that's off the mark. And Carpenter with the rebound. His shot's up, and his shot's good.
Nice little turnaround look there by Carpenter. Not sure he looked at the basket, but it went in.
He just grabbed it, turned around, and hoped for the best. Nice, gets it over to Holt. Now Holt over to Pettis. Oh, Jake Pettis with the moves, baby. Good job by Jake there down low. The Bobcats are going to drive. That's off his foot, and his shot's up, and that's good. So Whaley for 2 there for the Bobcats. Foster Paley's going to bring it up. The Eagles are going to rotate it around, get some ball movement here. Hayden Lindsey for 3, and that's off the mark. And the Bobcats are going to get the rebound. Like Fleetman there on the rebound. They're going to push it up. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So Murphy stepped out for the Bobcats, and Summertown now is going to take over with 55 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. This second group for the Eagles, I believe, they've played this whole 3rd quarter, haven't they?
They've given us some good minutes too.
They really have. And Murphy's going to foul Knox Springer there.
So that'll be his 2nd, team 5th. Or team 4th, I'm sorry.
Lindsey's got it. He's going to give it in the corner to Holt. Holt's looking down low for Pettis. It's not there, so he's going to give it over to Foster. Now Knox has got it. Knox is going to give it right back. Holt tries to get it down low to Jake Pettis, but Jake Pettis comes up with it. Jake Pettis, they're going to say a jump ball? Is that what they said? Huh.
I'm not real sure what that call was.
That's very, very interesting.
Yeah, switching the arrow, so it was a jump ball.
Huh. All right, so Murphy's going to bring it up.
I think it was probably more of an inadvertent whistle than anything.
Maybe so,
but,
and Murphy's floater's off the mark, but the Bobcats going to rebound it. Jake Pettis with the block. Landon Holt with the rebound. And they are going to foul him. Carpenter. That's going to be, what, his fourth?
His fourth.
I'm telling you, he's got a house to build. He's like, I got to get out of here. He's got a lot of wood work to do. Lindsey's going to push it down the court. And Knox is going to mishandle it. And it's going to be Bobcats' ball.
Nice job of Feltman to get a hand on that ball.
And Feltman's going to inbound it, and Murphy's going to get it. There's 7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Murphy dribbling around. Good ball pressure by Lindsey. That three is going to be blocked by Landon Holt.
That's how your third quarter will end. Summertown Eagles lead the Flintville Bobcats 49-14. We'll be right back. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results.
All right, welcome back. The Eagles are going to inbound it. Knox Countin's in the game. Jordan, who's the new 5 here for the Eagles?
Looks like we got Knox Countin, Ryan Gobble, Cooper Burleson, Camden Staggs, and Hagan Smith.
So Knox is going to inbound it. He's got it over to Coop. Knox in the corner. He's going to drive. Knox Countin's floaters off the mark. So the Bobcats are going to push it up. And that floater is good by Whaley. And Coach Wes Woods is going to call a timeout for the Eagles. With 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the game. Summertown Eagles lead 49-16 over Flintwood. What do you think Coach Woods is saying over there in the huddle of these young guys here?
I think he's just calming them down, telling them to make some good passes. Don't force anything. We got a big lead here. So.
And I'm going to tell you, the second group for the Eagles, man, they had some really, really good minutes.
They did.
So you'd like to see the same thing here by this third group. And Gobble's got it. He's going to bring it up. Gobble picks up his dribble. He gives it over to Coop. Oh, and he's going to give it down low. That layup is going to be good.
Camden Staggs.
Camden Staggs for 2.
Nice play there.
That's a good look. And that drive is no good, and ooh, it's going to stay right here with the Bobcats. I thought that went out on a swing. But I guess he's got a better view down there than I do up here.
So with this lead, the Eagles will have a running clock for the rest of the game.
That shot is off the mark by Murphy, and
he's going to be fouled.
So swing. He's going to go in line for the Bobcats for 2.
Going to get Cooper Burleson for the foul.
Swing's first free throw is going to be off the mark. Swing second attempt is off the mark. And Cooper Burleson for the rebound. And Coop's going to bring it up. He's going to cross over. And it's going to be stolen, but Coop. Nope. Bobcats get possession. They're going to lay it up. And it's going to be an and one. Who's that foul going to be on right there?
It was on Cooper as well, second of the game. That's one thing he'll learn as he gets older. When you turn the ball over, you don't need to foul. A lot of these young guys, once they make the mistake of committing the turnover, they turn one mistake into two by committing the foul. But like I said, he'll learn.
So the Bobcats are going to the line for one. That free throw's up, and it's off the mark. Ball's kicked around, and Flintville's going to maintain possession. And Staggs going to fight for it, but then going to be called for a walk.
Nice pressure by Hagen Smith.
Good pressure there. And good job by Coop there. So Bobcats are going to inbound it. Bobcats are going to drive baseline. Good look there, and that's going to be good by Patrick. So that was a good look there. Coop's got it. He's going to rotate it over to Knox. Knox gets it down low. That shot's off the mark. Coop there for the rebound. Coop's going to kick it out. Oh, that.
Yeah, we're going to give it to Ryan. Ball's going to stay with the Eagles. Hagen Smith's going to look to inbound.
He's going to give it to Coop.
And he's going to lose it out of bounds.
So now there's a minute, 53 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. And Summertown's going to gain possession of it. So Gobble's going to bring it up here for the Eagles. So they're just going to rotate it around. Oh, he's going to shoot a three. And that's off the mark by Smith.
Nice pressure by Camden Staggs. He's going to get the layup to go. Good for him. That's going to give him 4 points on the night.
Well, he's going to be excited about that, isn't he?
As he should be.
I would be.
Yeah, good for him.
I'd be excited if I could get 1 point in a game. I'll tell you that. And, hey, I'd go to school and talk about it the rest of the week. So Bobcats are going to inbound it. And Knox is going to come up with it. Gobble's going to bring it up here for the Eagles. 40 seconds remaining.
We'll call Gobble with a walk there.
So 30 seconds remaining. And
good defense by Hagen Smith right there, forced the turnover.
Mitchell's going to walk with it for the Bobcats. So Gobble's going to bring it up. There's 10 seconds. Oh, man, they want a basket here. Oh, yeah. But that's going to do it here. So your Summertown Eagles defeat the Bobcats of Flintville 53-20. Jordan, why don't you give us a little stats here?
All right. Ryder Blackwood led all scorers tonight with 9 points. Max Dillard had 5. John Colby Stanley had 5. Jack Hallmark had 4. Mason Bryant had 6. Landon Holt had 5. Hayden Lindsay 5. Foster Paley with 5. Jake Pettis with 5. And Camden Staggs with 4. For Flintville, Caleb Carpenter had 2. Trevor Murphy had 5. Roy Swing had 2. Kobe Whaley had 6. Wyatt Patrick had 2, and Trevor Feltman had 3 to round out your scoring. So, again, the Eagles win 53-20. Tell us when we'll be back here, Austin.
All right, Jordan, we're going to be back here tomorrow night, and, man, do we have a good matchup set for us, as we'll be taking on Lewis County. Tip set for 6 p.m. I'm going to tell you, Jordan, that game's going to be a good one.
It is. Anytime you get those two teams on the same floor, it's going to be a battle.
That's right, and so the Eagles have won 3 straight now, so their record's now 5-2 in the year, so I'm going to tell you, man, tomorrow night, it's going to be a dogfight.
It is, and I think Coach Woods got exactly what he wanted tonight. Got his starters in. They built him a lead. He was able to get them out of the game, save some legs for tomorrow night, because he knows that's going to be a big game.
Yeah, and, over these last 3 games, the Eagles' offense has really started blossoming here and getting going here. So
it is. It's always good to see the ball go through the hoop. So
that's right. And so if we can get these starting 5, back in double digits tomorrow night, I think we're going to have a real good chance at beating Lewis County.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. Looking forward to it.
All right, folks. Well, we hope you join us tomorrow night. Like I said, we'll be taking on Lewis County right here. Tip set for 6 p.m. We want to thank you all for joining us. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.